out, guard up, and just slow chain punching. Eyes forward, shoulders soft, chest, upper back nice and relaxed. Fists coming directly down the center. Now make sure that the fist is taking a straight line to the target. So the target is pretty much level with your chin and your neck in the mirror. Make sure it takes a straight line. The hand, as it comes back, drops to clear the pathway, and the hand takes a straight line once again. It only drops just enough as well, so don't drop it too far because then you're opening up your center. Here, and then drops just enough to bring the hand through. Yeah, good. Other hand comes over the top. Yeah, good. So from here, good, straight line. Bang, good. And then drop it just enough. Good. And keep it on center as well. So here, see this keeps the center closed. Now keep going. Good. Freeze there for a sec. See how this hand's gone there? That means this is open now. So this stays, yes, it stays here. Yeah, good. Good. Yeah, that's it. Good. Driving in a straight line. Excellent. That's much better. And then make sure the hand doesn't drop too much. It just stays up here like this in this rotation. Yeah, that's it. That's it. Perfect. Excellent. Good. Let the shoulders drop and relax. No force, no tension. We're just burning correct movement patterns. You guys have been training for a while. Hang from the crown and sink down. So use the centering and sinking. Full extension of the arm. So you're reaching to the a straight arm, but not locked. Grade 2s and above, you can actually start putting a step in it as well. Beginners who haven't graded yet, just stick to just in the punch. So grade 2s and up, time the actual punch with the movement of the spine. Think of this as a moving meditation, guys. Spine tall, keep the guard up, don't drop it. All right, good. Now balancing on one leg. Center yourself, stand nice and tall, and then using the hip rotation. So you're just letting the hip joint spin in the socket. What's in your mind? Your awareness is in the center, so centering, and then also feeling that hip joint spinning on the spot. Like a marble or a grape or a golf ball just turning. If you start to feel too much tension in the hip, that means you're using the muscle system more than the skeletal system. Sink underneath it, so let the tension go and feel the joint spinning. Other side. Center yourself, let the hip relax, turn the ball joint. The reason we work with our joints is because the joints are the central axis for all of your strikes. Your punches, your kicks. The structural origin is the hip and the shoulder joint of the actual movement, but the structural support is the spine. So you feel centered, so you get that access to the brain of the structure, so to speak, and then you turn the hip joint from there. All right, switch legs. Now, still balancing on one leg, but now you're going to be using the low heel kick movement. So you're still using that hip joint, but you're keeping the knee joint a bit more open. And when you reach the peak of the movement, the heel stamps out slightly as though you're putting pressure into the target. Now, why do we do it on one leg? So that you maintain balance and you don't push the body weight. Because if you push the body weight while you're on one leg, you're going to lose balance. Spine nice and tall. Yeah? And so I think it's the hip and the knee joint. So you're not just doing this with the knee joint, it's the hip and knee. Hip and knee working together. Hip and knee. Other leg. Awareness in the center, hip joint spinning, heel driving out at the peak of the movement. So you're not just flicking your knee joint, use the hip and knee. So come further down and further up. So, and then further down. You're not just flicking the knee, because that's like, there's nothing, that won't hurt anyone.